We're having a lot of fun with me in a spotlight, and I'm having a lot of fun with the people that we're getting to meet. Um, because we care about you, we want you to do well. That's why we'll never charge you for an interview. Um, Everyone deserves to be spotlighted that's doing business in this area. And I've been at this for a long time, most of my life. But there's nothing more rewarding than seeing the light bulb go on, helping people understand something new in their lives or in their marketing. Um, I'm going to tell you something. This is a time right now, so many people are home right now. And I want to talk about your business image. Um, you are your business card to the world. Did you know that? Yesterday we did an interview with Jody of Brew Stop, innovative woman, beautiful lady. And I was surprised when I went onto her Facebook page that you didn't see her face, uh, at least immediately. And I thought, my gosh, if there's ever an owner to put on your Facebook page, it's her, right? For two reasons. Number one, if you have the ability to present, or if you're an approachable person, you need to leverage that. You need to connect with people. Okay, there's a marketing cycle that you need to achieve in your business. Number one, and this is information I get paid $1,200 an hour to share. Would you believe that? So take advantage of it. Grab a pen and paper and draw a circle. And at 12 o'clock, put image. This is your business image. Okay. At 3 o'clock, put communicating that image. Someone just gave me a text. Communicating that image. At 6 o'clock, put connection. And then at 9 o'clock, put reproduction, turning members into inviters if you're an organization, or turning customers or clients into ambassadors for you. And then the cycle starts all over again, okay? But we're going to focus right now on your business image. Who are you? Who do you say you are? When I talk to corporations, and this can be mom and pop corporations or it can be multi-million dollar companies, I ask them the same question. Who are you? Who do people say you are? And who do you say you are? You may say you're a certain thing as a business, but who do people say you are? Sometimes I've helped organizations with damage control, PR damage. Maybe there's a reputation that, man, these people will mess you over. You know what I mean? That's around. That happens. There's a way to combat that. But first, talking about you are your business card. People need to know who you are. John Maxwell, in one of his books, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, John Maxwell talked about the rule of the big kahuna. And I'm pulling up some things right now, but the rule of the big kahuna, people want to know who the leader is. Who's the leader? Who's the owner? Will they like me? Will they accept me, right? And so, anyhow, you want people to know who you are. In our culture, people are more relieved if they know who the owner is, When I was doing some very dangerous correspondent work, okay, I was doing some correspondent work with a counterterrorism organization. I still couldn't believe that the number one fear, and this was 16 years ago, but the number one fear of people in America was public speaking. I couldn't believe that. I thought, my God, are you not aware of the terror threats we have? I was. So with that said, that hasn't really changed. People don't want to be humiliated. And now if you're like me, who I make fun of myself all the time, I don't mind if people talk about me. I really don't care. I quit caring about what people think about me a long time ago. But I do care about how I'm perceived when it comes to helping people. Okay. So with that said, the number one fear in America, public speaking or being humiliated. Well, that makes sense when you put this in context of you are your business card, And not everyone should do their own commercials. I mean, hey, no shame, no blame, but not everyone should do their own commercials. However, if you find yourself that you're okay on camera and you can speak or you can communicate, then you need to leverage that. Okay. Sometimes people will choose one of their employees to be the face of their company, or they'll pay a talent fee, for a commercial, or if you need help with any of that, we can help you with that. But basically, you are your business card. Let people know who you are. Okay. And if there's some damage control that needs to happen, here's a little tip. When I was teaching intro to philosophy and world religions 26 years ago at Tulsa Community College. Can you believe that? And it's true. And I loved it, man. I loved it. Gosh, I loved it. But we were talking about, perception is reality, the study of metaphysics. And in philosophy, we were talking about Plato, and it was said that there were people talking bad about Plato. Now, there's a lot of negative things happening in small towns. What I hear the most about Mina Spotlight is, man, you guys are so positive. You're fun. You're informative. And we are on purpose. Okay. With that said, people were coming to Plato, the philosopher, and they said, do you hear what these people are saying about you? And his response was golden. His response was, no, I'm not going to say anything. I'm paraphrasing. I'm going to live in a way that proves them wrong. So if you've had trouble in the past, maybe you've had some questionable business practices, or maybe you've been short with people. Maybe you haven't been the best business person, that treats people fairly. Well, take a breath. The fact that you're alive today gives you another day to make things right. So some people didn't wake up today. You woke up today. And whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a citizen, whatever, every day is a fresh chance to make things right, So with that said, you are your business card. Let people see you, as in the case of Bruce Stop, an extraordinary young lady, beautiful young lady. You need to see more of her, because people do business with people they trust. People trust people, hopefully, that they know. People know people that they meet or that they see or hear. Okay? So let yourself be seen. Okay? If you need some image consulting, or you want to know more how to do that, then hit us up, message us. But with all that said, there's a lot of fun, you'll see my interviews. I'll have some more, rock star, movie star interviews coming up. But beneath it all, at the end of the day, I'm just a guy that loves people, and I want to help you. So with that said, you are your business card. So think more about that. Take in heart, who you say you are, but it's what others say you are. Don't worry about negative press, but you got to be honest with yourself. What are people saying you are, right? And then if it needs to be corrected with damage control for yourself, because you want to be a better person, but also for your business image, do some good things. Make it right if you can. If someone has a complaint on your Facebook, respond to that, okay? If they're making the effort to make a complaint, well, then make the effort to respond and try to make things right. I talk a lot about Tom Mortimer of Little Italy. What a fantastic guy. But anytime, and I helped Tom with his explosive social media. Number one, he didn't have a beef with anybody in town. Number two, he's a likable guy. 3, he's good at what he does. All right. I mean, you got to be good to get, the best steak and the best Italian food and Mina award if you're an Italian restaurant. But fourthly, he treats people really well. And so he doesn't have to worry about damage control. But there's always another day to think about these things. So with that said, pay attention to your visibility in your marketing, okay? And if you're someone that perhaps doesn't need to do a commercial or be on camera, then find someone who does, or hit us up. We'll help you too. Secondly, ask yourself the hard question. Who do others say you are? What is your business reputation in handling people around town? Thirdly, do what you can to make that right. And then fourthly, new habits. New habits that are proactive and pro people. And you won't be sorry. So, those are some free marketing tips coming at you from Brant.